So today the core retail sales news has been released, and it has come out negative for the USD. So we intended to buy gold today based on the results of the news release. And since it's a negative for the dollar, it means it is positive for gold against the dollar, or it's negative for the dollar against gold. And so we expect the dollar to be falling against gold, or gold to be rising against the dollar. And so we expect price of gold USD to go high. And so this is how it was before the news was released. What you do before the news is released is to do your proper analysis. And so by this time I was trading the breakout and then waiting for price to retrace before I could execute my trade to avoid slippage that comes around news time. It was high impact news and I intended to trade it, but I was waiting for my setups that suit my trading strategy, especially around high impact news releases. Excuse my voice, my nose feels a bit blocked. I'm not feeling the very best, but I have to make some money from the markets. And so once the news was released and it came out negative for the dollar, let's play this out. So that was the release of the news. Price shot up impulsively to the upside, and we were waiting for the retracement. So that's where the retracement started coming down. Right there, and you can see this candle was an engulfing candle, indicating that the retracement had started, the bearish momentum had come in, and so we were only looking for the time when it would show us the next turnaround to the upside. More volume came in with the candle closing even much bigger than the previous one. But then with this candle, we see a reduction in the bearish momentum. Now, it's not time to trade yet. We are looking for those special things that we look out for to form our trading decision. And in this case, we were looking for support to be formed or price to be rejected from the downside, turn around, and then we can have entry reason believing that price is going to come back up to retest this resistance area, the high that had been created during the retail sales high impact news release. And so playing this out, that's exactly what you are waiting for. Look, this candle, after this closing as an engulfing candle, this coming as a momentum candle with huge volume in the market, then we see this closing small with a rejection wick to the downside, indicating that bearish momentum was dying down. And then with this candle, the bulls took charge. Price closed bullish, and this candle closed as an engulfing candle, completely engulfing the previous candle to the left. That was an indication to us of the bullish momentum coming into the market, and we were anticipating that volume is going to push price to the upside, especially with the opening of the NYSE. That's the New York Stock Exchange. That's the time that I executed this trade with a buy order at the top of this bullish candle and the stop loss at the bottom or the low of this swing low, and the TP at the high of this impulsive move to the upside that happened with the release of the high impact retail sales news. So that was my setup, and now I want us to go to the live recording so I can show you in real time as it is playing out. Now, it's unfortunate I wasn't able to capture the recording of the break of this high, as I was so much focused on executing my trade fast. And so by the time I came in to start recording, price was already moving, and I thought that I had started recording, but unfortunately realized later that for the time that I'd been speaking, I wasn't actually recording. And so the recording starts while price has moved quite a bit, and I was already in the trade. If I forget just one thing, you can see this impulsive move to the upside was actually a breakout of this congestion area. Of course, there was a false breakout to the downside, which ended up creating what looks like an inverted head and shoulders pattern. And so this was basically a retracement to retest this neckline here, and we're waiting for a bullish close off it to take our buy positions to the upside. Also notice, like I said in an earlier video, look at this area here. Look at it, guys. Let me just zoom in a little bit. You see, this is a clean traffic area where we see price move with momentum to the downside, and it's just bleeding red. And so we expect that once price has broken back into such an area, it's not going to be encountering much resistance on its way to the upside. And if I could add this support area here, you can see that price broke below it and then closed back above it. And so we had this clean range right here to the left, in which we expect the price to enjoy a ride to the upside to come and retest these highs here. Let's go to the live recording. So basically this is the trade that I've taken just for clarity in TradingView. Price was consolidating in this area. You can see it formed kind of a head and shoulders pattern and broke out to the upside, and currently it's retracing, but forget about this retracement. The news has already indicated to us the results came out and it was bad for the dollar. It was negative results for the dollar. And so we expect gold to be going up and the dollar coming down. That would mean, since we are trading gold USD pair and USD is the quote currency in this case, price should be going up, indicating the strength of gold against the dollar. We would say indicating weakness of the dollar. So we expect this price to turn back around and head to the upside to come and hit this TP area here. We'll wait and see how it plays out. Basically, that's a trade, and that's the strategy that I've told you before on this channel, that you could be taking advantage of whenever high impact news is released, instead of gambling. For example, if you had wanted to take the trade right here once the news was being released, you could have suffered slippages, increase in spreads, and sometimes records. And remember, due to the high volatility at that time and the fact that there are so many big orders that are coming into the market, the liquidity providers do not want to risk so much of their liquidity, and so there might not be as good liquidity, causing such slippages. So what happens is the broker will feed you in, not necessarily at the price you had intended to enter, but at the next best price. Why? Because the orders are so many at that particular moment of the news release that they cannot be fading all at once. And so by the time your order is triggered, price has already moved, and that's why you find there are so many slippages around news time. So right there, it's still moving. It retraced, came and retested our entry area, and as you can see, the volume kept reducing with every candle that was retracing, which clearly showed that the momentum is bullish. This was just a simple retracement. See, trading is about confidence and also being sure of what you're doing and executing according to your plan. You let the plan play out exactly like you have anticipated, and then according to your analysis based on market structure and technicals as well as price action, you execute your trade. It is testing and rejecting this particular area here. You see, on a much smaller time frame, this is a 5 minutes time frame. If you drop down to the 1 minute, this joint here between this candle and this candle, and I'm talking about this joint here on a lower time frame, is an area of support and resistance. We could check it out. The price dropped, then in between here created a bullish candle, an indecision candle, before continuing to the downside. But remember, it closed bullish. The rest of the candles were closing bearish, but when it came here, it closed bullish before continuing to drop. Now it's at this area that we have marked out right here. So going back to the 5 minutes time frame, That's an area where we see price seemingly having some bit of resistance, but we've held it so long. Let's wait and see how it plays out. Boy, oh boy, it came close to stopping us out. Let's see how it's playing around. But that was a very close call. That was a very close call, almost touching our stop loss area, but it turned around. Trust your analysis. The news came out negative for the dollar, so price should be rising, at least for the short term, so we can bank some and then call it a day. Still, our TP is still at this area here. Hopefully, with this very strong rejection to the downside, momentum comes in and pushes price to this area. It's our TP. It is racing towards that TP area. So we'll wait and see how it plays out. Price has broken, or rather has moved with this huge momentum, this huge rejection candle to the downside. So there's bullish momentum that was strong enough to have this resistance created in the 15 minutes time frame broken. Right there, we are close. We are very close. Now it is just retesting this broken resistance, now turn support, and hopefully it bounces off and comes and hits our TP area. With NYCE volume, the New York Stock Exchange volume, hopefully price is moved to the upside to come and hit this TP area. So it's running close to our TP area, very close to our TP area. Once it hits our TP area, that will be a 1.7R, 1.77R. Alright, the volume with which it closed is not big enough. This candle closed with huge volume. This one here closed with huge volume. This other one has closed with a very small volume. That's it, and that's how I trade the news. Make sure to subscribe, like, and share the video for more educational content so you don't have to miss out. Remember to click that bell icon so you are alerted every time I post new content. And who knows, maybe one of these days I'll start doing live streams, but the number of subscriptions are not enough to warrant that. We'll see. We will see. But remember to subscribe, like, and share the video.